Hello guys. Welcome back to GDT Tech Reviews. In this video we are going to do a detailed review and pick the top 5 best noise cancelling headphones. So let us get started and the review based on our studies and small research. If you have any personal suggestion, do let us know in the comments section. If you are for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more videos. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use to for best offers and purchase from anywhere in the world. So let's get started. The ANKER Life Q30 are satisfactory for mixed use. They have an outstanding active noise cancelling feature, which helps reduce the rumble of bus and plane engines as well as ambient chatter around you. Since they have over 44 hours of continuous battery life, they can last for a few workdays or a long trip before they need to be recharged. Their companion app also offers an EQ with presets so that you can customize them to your liking. Unfortunately, they're not very portable and can fall off of your head when exercising. The ANKER Q30 look very similar to the ANKER SOUNDCORE Life Q20 wireless. They have a simple design with a black satin finish. With this generation, there's a small logo in gold found on both ear cups, which makes it look a little more refined. They also come in midnight blue and sakura pink if you prefer a more colorful look. These headphones have a good control scheme. Only the right ear cup has a touch-sensitive surface, but most of the controls are physical buttons located on the bottom of both ear cups with the physical buttons. The Jabra Elite 85H has buttons on the undersides of both ear cups. There's one for the voice assistant on the right, and one for the noise cancellation mode on the left. The underside of the right ear cup also has a 3.5mm audio socket for wired input, and a USB Type-C port for charging. The side of the right ear cup also has buttons for volume and playback under the fabric coating, and these are almost indistinguishable because of the texture of the material. The voice assistant button can be used to invoke Google Assistant, Siri, or Alexa on your smartphone. The sound mode button cycles between active noise cancellation on, off, and HAR through, which passes ambient sound into the headphones for the user to be able to hear their surroundings. The Jabra Elite 85H has a total of 8 microphones, with 4 only for voice calls, 2 only for active noise cancellation, and an additional 2 hybrid microphones that are used for both purposes. We'll explore active noise cancellation and voice call performance in detail later in this review. Like other headphones in this category, the Jabra Elite 85H has excellent battery life. We were able to get around 33 hours of wireless use on a full charge with active noise cancellation switched on. BOSE is touting the headphone's voice communication features. While the overall sound quality is a relatively small step up from the Quiet Comfort 35-2, more on that in a minute, the noise-canceling headphones 700 perform significantly better as a headset for making calls. The new microphones are designed to pick up your voice better and reduce noise around you so people can hear you better in noisier environments. That goes for voice assistants as well. The headphone supports Siri, Google Assistant and Amazon's Alexa, all of which should better understand what you're saying in noisier environments. I made some calls from the noisy streets of New York and people could hear me even when I was standing next to a trash truck that was compacting old furniture. There are a few other cosmetic changes. The exterior finish on the ear cups, where you'll find the touch controls, is smoother. And the carrying case is slightly different. It reserves a spot for the short USB-C cable as well as the included headphone cable. Yes, you can use this as a wired headphone, great for the plane's in-flight entertainment system, and it sounds great in wired mode. Sony reps told me this model has the same drivers as its excellent MDR1 AM2 headphone, and I think this sounds better than the BOSE Quiet Comfort 35-2. It sounds more natural with a little better definition, clarity and strong, punchy bass. There is some bass push. I found myself wanting to lower the volume on 1-hour test bass tracks, Alt-J's 3WW, to tone things down a bit. But the bass doesn't get boomy, it's just muscular. Overall, the headphone is clean sounding for a Bluetooth headphone and sounds nice and open. I gave the headphone to Steve Guttenberg, who writes Connects the Audiophiliac column, for a listen. Steve can be hard on Bluetooth headphones, but had positive things to say about the WH-1000XM3, nice treble, warm, natural mid-range and bass that was deep but also defined. He didn't have any real complaints about the sound. The other big change is that Sony has moved from micro USB to USB-C charging. As part of the switch, there's a new quick charge feature that gives you 5 hours of use from a 10-minute charge. Sony had pulled even with BOSE as far as noise cancelling goes and then arguably went slightly ahead with the release of the XM3. The noise cancelling of both companies' headphones is quite effective, but in my limited testing with the Sony WH-1000XM4, it does seem to be a tad better at muffling ambient noise than the XM3. This model appears to be tops for noise cancelling, but I'll have to conduct more tests to say that for certain. Like their predecessor, you can manually select the amount of noise cancellation or engage adaptive noise cancelling that adjusts on the fly according to your surroundings. I'm not in love with the adaptive noise cancelling, because when it switches modes your music pauses for a second and you get a little dinging noise in the headphones letting you know that it's adapted. That can be a bit jarring. The headphone supports SBC, AAC and LDAC streaming codecs, but not Qualcomm's aptX codec, which is available with certain Android devices but not iOS devices. The odd thing is that the XM3 supported aptX. It's not a huge omission, but some people swear that streaming using aptX sounds better. Like the XM3, this headphone also supports Sony's new surround sound music format, 360 reality audio. A handful of streaming services, Tidal, Deezer and Nugs.net, have libraries of tracks recorded in the new format. With the enhanced processing power, the headphones do seem to sound slightly more refined and detailed, even though the hardware, and by that I mean the drivers, are the same as those found in the XM3. The bass is full yet punchy and well defined. They've got a nice openness to them with a relatively wide soundstage. Do they blow away what's out there from BOSE, Sennheiser and others? No, but they sound really good.